Organizational agility is a strategic imperative because our world is changing. And this is another slide I brought into that talk about the last year or so, that you each have your strategy, your mission, and the work that you do. And what we are now stepping into, or what we were stepping into, was a world where your change agenda, defined by your strategy, your mission, and your work, was now being swirled around by technologies and industries and new skills and customer experience and employee experiences, sustainability and demographics. We have all these pressures that we're now swirling around, creating tension and pressure, and the need to get more agile and nimble as organizations. So that's what the landscape looked like up until a couple months ago. And this is my illustration on slide 29 of a bunch of different of our clients, and each of them having their own agendas in front of them. You probably had some shared change challenges with other folks on the call today, but for the most part, you had your organizational agenda sitting in front of you, and you were trying to figure out how to bring change management to life on that agenda. And then this happened. Did everybody see that animation? All of your independent change agendas got slid over to the side of the table, and we as a society, as a planet, begin to respond to COVID-19. As I was starting to think about how practitioners could step in and support the communal change that's going on, I kind of gave us this notion that there's 3 rings. The first ring of change is the direct response to COVID-19. Social isolation, self-isolation, social distancing, hand washing, hygiene, the immediate actual direct response to the virus that's plaguing our planet. But then I realized the next ring of change that all of you have in front of you is your organization's response to our communal response to COVID-19. Once we move to self-isolation and social distancing, now your organization has a whole set of changes precipitating out of that initial response. So your organizational response to the initial response includes things like, how do we help our employees excel as virtual employees? How do we empower virtual work and teams? How do we help our employees to seamlessly shift their focus as we rapidly redeploy resources? And then I'm going to offer up that there's a third ring of change as well, organizational specific changes to shape us into our new future state. A lot of these are TBD, what kind of third ring changes your organization is going to face. Over the last 3 weeks, ProSci has rapidly worked to turn our 3-day in-person acclaimed virtual or certification experience into a virtual certification experience. We put experience as the flagship and said, this is not going to be like watching YouTube videos. This will be an immersive application-based experiential program that happens to take place remotely. And I'm proud to announce that I just stepped away from saying congratulations to one of the 4 classes that went through that very first program. That's what ring 3 changes would be, the response to this new world that's setting in front of us. My question to you on the poll then, and I'm really curious about this one, go to pollev.com/prosci, pollev.com/prosci. I'm curious where your emphasis is today as a change practitioner. Is it the ring 1, the direct response to the virus? Is it around those ring 2 changes? The organizational response to the response to COVID. Because we have to socially distance, I need to now empower effective virtual employees. Because of our response, I need to rapidly redeploy focus and resources. Or is it those third rings? So very interesting. 245 have chimed in. We have 67, 2/3 of us are focusing on those ring 2 changes. I think that's where most of us are spending our time. 29% of us, 28% of us though, are already starting to look at the ring 3 changes. What we will do to shape ourselves into that new future state. And only 4% of us are focusing on those ring 1 changes. My guess is many of you are in the healthcare industry. Thank you very much. We will stay home because we know you have to go to work. But thank you to you change practitioners that are supporting those ring 1 responses as well.